Honestly miss the days where our parents just tell us, become doctor, become lawyer. Think about it. It was easier that way. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ayoola. If you're seeing this video for the very first time, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know you're an answer to prayers. Thank you for always coming back. I am a Nigerian YouTuber based in Dallas, Texas, and I'm an international student. Today's video, let's just jump right into the video. Today's video, I would be telling you or stating what I believe are very important. So I'll be stating I wrote it down, 5 things to consider when choosing graduate school for international students. Okay, why are we doing this? It has come to my attention that a lot of people on the Jackpot syndrome level just want to jackpot, and if you don't know what jackpot means, it means they just want to relocate without actually being thoughtful about the course that they want to study. I was having a conversation with a friend a few days ago, and she mentioned that I don't want to study a course where I won't be able, or I won't find something to do with it, which is almost the norm in most Nigerian universities or generally around the world. So children just get frustrated that they go to school and they just study whatever, and they are out here struggling. I honestly miss the days where our parents just tell us, become doctor, become lawyer. Think about it. It was easier that way. Okay, now jokes apart. So I'm just going to be stating 5 things I think you should consider when picking a school for your master's. Even if it's for your BSc, I think this also applies. But majorly for my master's guys that want to make sure that whatever it is they study, they are able to work with it. There are like a range of courses, and it doesn't have to be medicine, it doesn't have to be law, it doesn't have to be anything like that. Just be strategic about your choices and just know your limits, know what you can handle. Don't go for business analytics when you have no idea in simple arithmetics. That would be you shooting yourself in the leg, right? So first things first, these are not necessarily academics. They are just general things to consider when choosing graduate school in the US or when looking for an admission. In the UK, in the US, wherever it is you are, it doesn't really matter at this point. So first thing is make sure your course is accredited, and it just boils down on all the other points I have stated earlier. Accredited, my dad reached out to me a few months back when Nigeria was on a spray of banning some international certificates, mostly from the UK. I think there were some schools that were from the US there. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, it's in the news, hope your school is accredited. Yeah, da, 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 da. And I'm like, my school is obviously accredited. So I have come to the realization that there are some schools, maybe in the UK, in Canada, even in the US, that they just give people admission because they know that people want it. Then you end up getting there. I don't know how fake school work. I don't know if it's the school that is fake or is the certificates they are issuing that is fake. Just do your findings. Make sure your school is a school that has reputation to protect. Make sure your school is actually existing, or don't, at least if you use an agent, you might So just actually make sure that your school is existing. Make sure that your course is accredited. Make sure your course is not just accredited on paper. Make sure your course is marketable. Think about it. What will I use this certificate to do when I graduate? These are like the important questions you should ask yourself. I know you want to jackpot. I know you want to relocate at all costs. But these are things that you really want to consider when relocating. I watched a YouTuber, I think her name is Moe, and she did public health. And that sounds beautiful, but she was talking about like struggling to get jobs and how she would advise people maybe not to do that. So things like that, and be resourceful, watch videos. When you have a course in mind, come on YouTube here and search the course. Go on Google and search the course and see what your prospects are in the long run. Got me? Got me. Second thing would be financial support. So this might really be for people coming to the US, because I know that UK funding is a little bit limited. So whatever it is, if you are doing your findings, if you're coming to the US, make sure or find out if there will be financial support. Like, is this school willing to sponsor you? Are they going to give you a job? Is there graduate assistantship opportunities? Is there research assistantship opportunity? Would there be scholarship? These are things you should actually look out for. I have somebody too that reached out to me that he put his application in different places and he's looking for the one that will give him scholarship. Like, these are all good schools, these are all good courses, but what will be the make it or break it for him was if one gives scholarship and the other did not, which is a very important thing to consider, because this money, as I've always said, is not cheap. So put that in mind. Next thing will be social support. So this social support is how nice do you think your school is? You can't really know people just by sending them emails and putting a call through to them. Try to find out from alumni, like past students, if you have them on LinkedIn. Connect with them, ask them. They are the best people. See, professors are obliged to make their school look nice. People are generally obliged to make where they work look great when they are trying to like get something out of it, because when you come in as an international student, you're a resource to the school at large. So I'm saying, yes, talk to professors, but also try to talk to past students. They are the best mirror of what your situation might look like. The next thing I'll talk about is location. So I have a video that was dissecting if it's UK, if UK is better or US is better or Canada is better, whatever it is that is your case. Try to find out what location is suitable for you. And even finding out location is not just enough. Imagine coming to the US and you're probably going to Ohio, places that are like really, really cold, and you might not just be a cold person, and that might just be the only break it factor for you. Look at it. Is it worth it? If it's not, find out other schools in other area. Check location. You like, they have like a wealth of resources available to you to check from. So actually check location. Which location, which country, where do I really want to do? How do the people here fare? Are they doing well? What's the minimum wage? What's the, like, just do a deep dive into the world of the unknown, and a lot of things will become known to you. I think that's, I can't even remember if it's the third thing or the fourth thing. I think that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing, or yeah, the fifth thing will be research opportunities. So this almost the same thing as when I said financial support, but this one is different because research opportunity is, are there professors that are there that are doing something you are interested in? Is the facility up to date? If you are doing something very technical or something very sciencey, you really want to make sure that their lab is up to date. I understand that you're an international student, that you probably don't know what up to date means, but check their ratings, see, talk to people. That's the most important thing in everything I'm saying. Talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. People are your best resources in this journey. If you can rule that out, if there are research opportunities, especially for the people that want to do research or are interested in research, if they have good research opportunity, if they have fundings for research, then that might be something you want to consider. So if you can rule out like these five things when coming to graduate school, when looking for graduate school, I think you'll be able to make a very reasonable pick of all the wealth of schools and the river and oceans of schools available to you. Just think about it. So I'm just helping someone here make decision. These are five things you should look out for when you are actually choosing to come to graduate school. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope this video taught you something. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to join a Telegram group for international students are waiting to come to the US or whatever the case may be from any country, I would leave the link to the Telegram here. And you could also, if for any reason I didn't leave the link here, you could reach out to me on Instagram at Ayoola Agbona, and I would also put my Instagram handle in the description box below. Don't forget to drop a comment. What do you think? Are you an international student now? What do you think people should actually look out for when choosing graduate school? Let me know in the comment section what helped you when you were looking for yours. Just let's have a discussion, because I know a lot of people will be willing to hear or hoping to hear your opinions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I would see you all in my next video. Love you.